Hi guys, this is a demonstration of a software called Global Email Solutions. The software is for maintaining your email list, creating opt-out lists, and also for sending bulk emails. It's useful because you can use it to extract emails from documents and spreadsheets as well. So it's got quite a few features in there, very useful. It's going to be a very quick demonstration. If you're interested in purchasing the software, if you search for Global Email Solutions on Google, you should find it. So the first thing is you have a thing called Master Email List. This holds your emails and it tells you how much emails you've got in your list. You can always edit the list manually one by one and see all the emails. The next thing is extracting emails. You can extract emails from a file. You can select a file from your computer. You can also extract emails from your memory. For example, if we just copy some emails, select memory and then click on here, you've got a small tooltip at the bottom down here. Once you press the go button, it's going to take the emails out from memory, extract them one by one, and then it's going to add them or append them to this file over here. So if you've got a master email list, if you just press this button here, it then copies it to here. You then select append. If you do not select append, it's going to overwrite the file. As you've already got emails in there, if you select append, if this was a separate file, you can always set this as your new MEL, which is master email list. So if you press the go button, you'll get a little notice. Emails will be extracted from clipboard memory and appended. You press OK and it tells you that it's extracted 3 emails from the file. So now we've got 3 emails in there which are duplicates. So a good thing this program can do is also remove and identify duplicate emails. So we know we've got 3, so if we go to tools, remove duplicate emails, it tells us that it's found 3 duplicate emails and it's also removed those. So if we check again, it says no duplicate emails are found. You can also add emails from a separate file. So if you've got two email list text files, you can add the emails from one file to the master email list. You can also do a deletion, so you can delete emails from one file from another file, and you can also delete and add emails one by one using this text box over here. The next thing which is useful in mailing sometimes, for example, if you use Yahoo email, you have to separate the emails using a delimiter, which is a comma. In some other mailing software you might have to use a semicolon. So the first thing you do is you find the file. So if you press open, browse for file. So we'll just copy as an example this one. You then select your enter your delimiter, which can be a comma or whatever you want. It can also be a space. You then enter your block size. The block size is how many emails they're going to be per grouping or per block. So for example, on Gmail or Yahoo, they might only allow you to send 500 emails in one go. So in this case, you would enter a block size of 500. So if you had 1,000 emails in this file and you entered a block size of 500, it's going to give you 2 files, and each file is going to contain 500 emails separated using a comma. The output file prefix is going to be the name of the file. all the prefix for that file. Once you've pressed start, you can then view the files using this button. The next thing we want to look at is the file menu. So you can create a new master email list, which is basically just a text file. You can also load a new one, you can save it as, you can view your master mail history and clear your master mail history, and you can manage your opt-out list. So let's go to our opt-out list. So this is very useful. So they shouldn't be showing you those emails, so let's just go here. Your opt-out list tells you how many emails you've got in there and the name of the file. You can also add emails to this one by one. You can also use this feature here, which is called auto append from clipboard. So sometimes you send out a bulk mailing, and then in your inbox you'll get several emails telling you that the emails have bounced, or the person has rejected your email, or the email is not valid. In this case, what you do is just open those emails one by one. On this program, you select auto append from clipboard and append from clipboard. It's also good to also check if email exists and is valid, so you don't get duplicate entries in your opt-out list, which is going to slow down processing. You can always swap your opt-out list, and you can also save it as. So once you've selected auto append, what you then do is go back to your emails and then right click on each emails and select copy email address, and this program will automatically detect an email in your clipboard, your PC clipboard, and then it will add it to this list. So that's quite useful when you're going through your emails. We go in our tools menu, we've got remove duplicate emails, strip invalid trailing digits, fix emails, and send mass emails. In our settings, we've got set viewer, set priority, mass email settings. On my settings, I've got some passwords filled in, so I'm just going to go through them with you. The main one you probably use is the SMTP PHP script. Now this is used to send bulk emails using a software. We will most likely give you the mailing script. You will then have to sign up with a third-party service, an SMTP host such as SendGrid. You will then have to enter the SMTP host, the SMTP port, which on mine is 587, and then your account name on that SMTP host, your password, and then you can enter your daily limit if there is one, or you can set it really high or low as you want, and then you select your SSL TLS method. On some of these, you've got a tooltip which tells you what the text box or the field is. And the second method of sending emails is using a PHP mail. Now this PHP script has to be uploaded to your own server. Now the script is called massmail.php. Now what this is using the PHP mailing feature of your server. Now your server or server provider will have set limits on how many emails you can send per hour and per day, so it's always best to check with them. So again, you can set the daily limit, the hourly limit, the password for the script. This is going to have to be a password which you set in the mass mailer script. This mass mailer script then has to be uploaded to your server. when sending emails, you can actually use both of these methods. So you can use SMTP and PHP. So you might have a limit of 2000 on SMTP and 500 on your PHP. So you can use both these methods. The program works out the limits for you. Now if we press on, if we go to send, we click on send, it's going to give you a list of emails. So if you haven't got a list of emails there, then what you can do is you can add it from your master email list. You can also update it from the master email list if you made changes. You can load it from a file, or you can append from your clipboard or add a single email. It's always useful to use filter using opt-out list and unqueue after sending. This way, if you've got a massive list of emails and you've sent to 500, those 500 emails will be removed from that list. So the next time you send again, maybe the next day, you can send to the next 500. So that's a useful feature. If you haven't selected filter using opt-out list, you can also press remove opted out. This will use your opt-out list which you just created before. At the top here, you've also got some useful information. So it tells you how many addresses you've got, email addresses you've got in your queue. It tells you how many emails you sent today, the date when the last message was sent. It tells you which method you're going to be using to send emails, and it tells you your daily limit. So at the moment we've got a daily limit of 2000 and can send 2000 more. So if we just add an example email, so now we've got one address in the queue. If we then press send, it then brings up the mailing screen. In the mailing screen, you can enter the from address and then your subject line and then the email body. Please remember, this only sends out plain text messages, so it's best to avoid using symbols. If you've got any images, upload them to your server and place a link in the text. So once you've written your email, your message, you can save it to use as a template later on. You can also send a test email to an email address of your choice, and you can also send. So once you press send, it'll try and send the email and then give you a message telling you whether it's been sent or not. Sometimes if you get an error, you will have to check your SMTP settings or your PHP mailing script settings. To use the software, firstly, you will have to you should be given a license key. Once you've entered these, the software is unlocked and you can use it free for life. It's a great little software. If you have any questions, just use the comment section below. We'll try and get back to you. So I'm a reseller of this software, and the price will vary depending on where you buy it from.